Good morning, everyone. I guess it's afternoon on the East Coast, but good morning to the rest of you. I'm Stephanie Hogendorf, Diamond Wellness Advocate with doTERRA. Welcome to our weekly wellness education. I today am going to be talking about some of our vitamins and supplements and what they do, how to use them, and why they're beneficial. First of all, I wanted to talk about a couple of last minute promotions that we have going on to Thursday, Friday, and today. Today is the last day. doTERRA is offering, if you order on your own account, we have 25% off of ylang ylang, Madagascar vanilla, and jasmine touch. So three amazing oils. It's a Valentine's Day special. There's a reason why there's love in the air with these oils. These oils are really great for emotional love for yourself and for others. So we're going to spread the love by offering an additional it's 25% off of the already wholesale price. So really, really great deal. So snatch those up today while supplies last. But today is the last day of that. So please take advantage of that. We also have till the end of the month, ginger is 10% off. And I don't have the promotions for February just yet, but keep an eye on the different Facebook groups that I admin to. And as soon as we find out what those are, we'll go ahead and post those. So vitamins, supplements today. So we're going to talk about our Lifelong Vitality Pack and our new VMG Plus. So this is our Lifelong Vitality Pack. This is the vegan formula. I'll go ahead. I'll talk a little bit later about why the vegan formula is a little bit different than the regular. We use the VMG or the Lifelong Vitality vegan formula because of the methylated vitamins in it. And I'll talk about why that's important a little later on. So they come in this great little box, 1, 2, 3, and they come in these 3 bottles. And the 3 bottles consist of the vegan Microplex VMZ, stands for vitamins and minerals. Microplex VMZ food nutrient complex. These are all food or what's the word I'm looking for? Vegetable vitamins and minerals, things that you can get from the store. They're whole foods, vitamins and minerals. So the vegan formula means they are vegan approved, but this is going to have all of your vitamins and minerals that you need, all the way from A to zinc, literally, in the vitamins and minerals. We have then the V omega, which is the vegan form of omega. So you're not going to have any fish oils in this, but you will have different amino acids and vitamins that help support to increase your omega. So have your omegas 3, 6, 9s, those types of things. In the regular Lifelong Vitality, it's just they're going to have the new E Omega Plus, which I forgot to snag. I'll snag for you in a minute, but it has amazing fish oils in it that I have seen so much amazing benefits from it, as far as like brain fog clearing, mental fog going away, and bones and creaks and aches and those types of things. Those have kind of gone away with that. But this is kind of like, if you think of the oil in your car for the pistons, that's kind of what omegas do for your body. And then we have the Alpha CRS. This is our cellular vitality complex, but I kind of look at this as like a fire extinguisher on inflammation in your body. So this one is a great one. Some people might have an issue tummy wise with this one. So worst case scenario, you can get just these 2 in what they call the daily nutrient pack. So keep that in mind. I would try it with this. If for some reason that you're having tummy issues with it, you can start off with like a half a dose or a quarter dose per day and then start working your way up so your body can kind of get used to it. But serving size is 4 pills of each of these every day. I usually would split them up. I would do 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, or 2 right before I go to bed at night. Nighttime is sometimes a good time to take your vitamins and supplements because your body is going into repair mode when you're sleeping at night. And so sometimes having supplements at night right before you go to bed. Sometimes you get energized when you take vitamins. So just kind of be aware. There's no real wrong way to take it, but just kind of be aware of how that works with you and your body. When you buy all three of these together in the Lifelong Vitality Pack or the two in the Daily Nutrient Pack, doTERRA offers what's called a cart within a cart. So you have something like this that you're buying and you're spending, I think this one is like $89. I think the regular Lifelong Vitality Pack is like 85 or 79, something like that. But you can get now 3 additional items at a discount. So last week we talked about Terrazyme. We talked about our probiotic. We also have our deep blue polyphenol complex. A few of the other like really good vitamins and supplements, Mito 2 Max for energy. You can get those at a discounted price. Like for example, Terrazyme is somewhere around like $39, $40, and you can get it for $25 instead. So they offer discounts of other supplements and other items that you can get when you purchase this. You can get 3 items at that hugely discounted rate, which is amazing. So questions about Lifelong Vitality Pack. Okay, now how many of you really don't like taking pills? I don't mind. I grew up taking, I could pop a handful in my mouth and just swig it back and I'm fine. My husband, on the other hand, he's like one at a time. And it takes him a long time to kind of get through those. And he would much rather have a drink. And doTERRA has listened. And so now comes VMG Plus. So this is the amazingness of the VMG and the Alpha CRS in an amazing drink form. This is the box they come in. It has information on the back as far as it's got our nutritional blend, cellular support blend, biotransformation blend, our superfood blend, bioavailability boosting blend. That's important. And then it also has the supplemental facts on the side. When you open it up, it's got this really cool looking card on how to take it. And then it also has a little note. It says, congratulations on committing to your health and welcome to the future wellness with VMG Plus. With just one simple sachet a day, you'll experience the power of comprehensive nutrition. Your best days start with VMG. Pretty cool. So you open it up, and this has kind of been moved around a little bit. It has all these packets of our doTERRA greens, basically. So it's vitamins, minerals, and greens all in one drink, which is really, really cool. And the other cool thing about it is, I don't know if you've ever had a green drink before, but usually they're very bitter. And you have to mix them with something else to make them taste good. This, not so much. They have flavored this with pineapple and mango, which actually tastes really good. Everybody that I've had try this is like, oh my gosh, this actually tastes really, really good. And because it is in a drink form, it doesn't have to worry about going through your digestive system and being broken down. It's already in that liquid state. And so it's easier for your body to absorb. Now, remember when I talked on this box about the bioavailability boosting blend? This is a blend that they put inside of it that enhances absorption and retention to micronutrients according to preclinical research. Basically saying that the items in this will help absorb into your body a lot better than they normally would or any other vitamin out on the market. So VMG Plus tastes super, super good. The other items that are in it, so our nutrition blend. So that's our vitamins, minerals, essential cofactors, they call it. But they have broken down all of these natural foods to have it in this nice green drink. So this is nice and concentrated. Cellular support blend. This is kind of like the Alpha CRS, our cellular vitality complex. Support cellular health and antioxidant defenses. So huge in antioxidants. Superfood blend. So that's our greens part of it. Promotes foundational health and vitality with phytonutrients, antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients. Biotransformation blend. Provides biologically enhanced nutrients and biotransformation. So those are a lot of fancy words to saying it's going to help your body perform at its optimal levels, right? So all you have to do is just take the top off, pour it in some water. You can stir it around with a straw. Or what I like to do is I have my little personal blender that I put a little bit of fiber with it, and I put it in a blender with a couple of ice cubes, and I blend it up just because I like mine really, really cold. But what you would do is just add 5 to 8 ounces of water with the VMG Plus. And I like to try it very, very, like the first time I do it, I like to do it exactly how they say on the packet. And then if it's like, oh my gosh, that's too strong, I add more water. Or, oh no, I want it just like in a little shot glass kind of a thing and just shoot it back. You can do that too. So the nice thing about this is that you can mix this with pretty much anything. You can put it with our protein if you want. You can put it with a fruity drink. There's no wrong way to really have this, but even just by itself, it tastes really, really good. Now, if you hold on a quick second, we have our VMG Plus, but it doesn't have omegas in it. Our lifelong vitality pack had our omegas in it. Well, doTERRA has now come up with E Omega Plus. Now, how many times have you ever taken an omega and you then start burping up fish? Like you're like, I felt like I just ate like salmon like crazy, right? These pills, they may look quite large. They go down very smoothly. My husband is not a pill taker, but he can let this come down. It goes down really, really fast. Here's another really cool thing. They have put essential oils in with the fish oils that are in here. And if you pop it in your mouth, you can actually put it in your mouth and pop it. It just tastes like wild orange. It is the craziest thing that people are like, they're like, what about my kids? My kid can't swallow a pill. Pop a hole in it and squeeze it in something, or you can just put it in your mouth and chew it like it's a little candy. And people are like, it's so funny to go back and watch if you Google E Omega Plus, popping it in your mouth or something like that. You'll see people doing videos of themselves doing it for the first time so they can catch a real reaction. And it's really, really fun. So we have all of our DHA, EPA, other omegas, wild orange essential oil. I have noticed such a huge difference. Some people might want to ask or might ask what kind of fish is in this. So we've got cod, cusk, haddock, herring, ling, mackerel, pollock, deep water redfish, whiting, and blue whiting. So those are the different fish oils that we have in this. And again, it sounds like it's going to taste really fishy, but it does not. I have never had an issue. You only need to take 3 of these a day. So what I do in the morning is with my VMG Plus, I'll take 1. And then with my nighttime routine, I'll take 2 right before bed. You could take 1 morning, noon, and night, but I always forget to take my afternoon ones. And so I'll just do 2 at night, 1 in the morning. That's just how I do it. It doesn't matter as long as you get 3 of these a day. Now, one of the other really cool things about the VMG Plus is that they have made the vitamins in here methylated. They're already methylated. Now, what does that mean and why is it important? So there's a lot of talk lately in the world about this MTHFR gene mutation. A lot of people may not know about it, but they probably have this mutation. MTHFR is a gene that everybody has in their body, but about 40% of the world has a mutation of this gene. There's 4 different types. I'm not an expert, so if I get some of these stats wrong, I'm sorry. But there are different types of mutation, and the severity is different. When you have this mutation, your body cannot detox certain heavy metals, or it has a hard time detoxing. So your liver, your kidneys, all of your detoxing organs have a hard time functioning to their fullest potential, right? Now, when you have a vitamin that does not have the methylation, your body can't process that vitamin because it needs that methylation process to already help have broken that down for your body to be able to absorb the vitamins that you're getting. So doTERRA is working on getting the regular lifelong vitality pack to be methylated as well. But that's why I've been taking the vegan formula of the lifelong vitality pack, because I do have this gene mutation. And so when they came out with the VMG Plus, they made a point to say the vitamins in the VMG Plus are already methylated. The B6 vitamins are already methylated, which is a huge deal. for those of us with that gene mutation. Now, what does that mean? My body can now absorb these vitamins. But when I first start taking these vitamins, if I'm not used to taking vitamins, especially with the methylation process, my body is not used to it. My body may have some sort of like detox reactions. Like it's like, oh, you have all of these vitamins now. Okay, now let's go ahead and detox everything out of your body. And you're like, whoa, your body's like kind of in an overdrive. So they recommend maybe starting off, like if you take the vitamins first and you have some sort of like reactions like, oh, I'm extra tired. Well, you may be extra tired because your body is working on processing through all of that extra junk that it's trying to get out. And so what does your body do best when you're at sleep is to help repair and restore the things in your body. And so if you're tired, it's probably because your body it's working hard. So you can take a half a packet for a while. Also, we talked last week about the Zendocrine complex. You can start with the first week taking Zendocrine complex with the VMG plus, and it will help your body through that detox process if that's something that your body needs. And even if you take the Zendocrine complex with the VMG and you don't have the gene mutation, that's fine too. It's not really going to do anything. It's going to help with whatever you've got going on in your body. But that's just an extra something that those of us with that gene mutation. How do you know if you have that gene mutation? That's a great question. That gene mutation you can find. We did our 23andMe, Ancestry, any of those genetic tests that you can take for usually people are looking at looking at your genealogy and what am I, am I European? Am I, whatever. In the coded data at the end, you can actually have somebody who knows about this mutation and what to look for. You can look and it will show you. And so if you have that question, you have your data, reach out to me if you need help deciphering what that raw data is. So you're able to get that raw data when you've taken those tests. It's somewhere, it's not really like, hey, here's your raw data, because not everybody's asking or looking for that, but you can look at that raw data in some of those locations that are like in your settings or something like that. But we have a couple people on our team that have really gone down the rabbit hole on this one, so to speak, and we are willing to help any of you. But this, just needless to say, is awesome. I can tell you that not even just like the energy. I used to have, so every Friday I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning because I have a networking group I meet with an hour away. And so I'm up at 5 and then I teach an exercise class. And so by the time noon comes around, I'm beat. I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter what time I usually get to bed the night before. I'm usually beat. There's been several times since I've been taking this that I haven't had to come home and take a nap. It's been pretty cool. That's one thing. The other thing, and I don't know if you could see this here, but this right here is hair regrowth. See that? That I've been taking this since September, and you can kind of see here all this like little hairs, the regrowth there. So it's not really, you can't really see, but like usually, yeah, there's a lot of hair regrowth there. I usually take the VMG in the morning and my MetaPower at night before I go to bed. That seems to work well for my body. My husband takes the VMG plus and then he puts the MetaPower in the VMG plus and mixes that up. Then you just drink that really quick within like a couple of minutes and you just shoot it down and it's great. But between the VMG plus and the MetaPower that I've been on for a couple of years, I really feel like my hair has grown so long. It used to be just about right here and my hair's grown really long and it's nice and silky. In the wintertime, I can do it straight, but usually I have curls. So I'm excited for the humidity to come back so I can see what my curls look like. But you can definitely see that there's extra, I don't know, it's really hard to see on the camera, but there's been a lot of hair regrowth. My nails are growing like crazy. And then just the energy, and my body just does not feel as creaky and crocky as it used to be. So that is the basics of what we have as far as our omegas with this. And if you get the regular lifelong vitality, you may not see this box because they have replaced the omega, the E omega with the E omega plus. They called it Z Omega because it's got an X before it, Z Omega. And they've replaced it with the E Omega Plus. So you're not going to see this box for the regular vitamins. You're going to get the 2 bottles, the Alpha CRS and the VMG, or the vitamins, minerals, the VMZ, not the VMG, vitamins, minerals. And then you're going to have this as your Omega. We're switching all of our regular Omegas to this now. So you're going to see this bottle. Only 3 out of this, but the rest of the bottles need 4. So any questions, throw them in the comments. I'm going to be posting this this video on my YouTube. I'll send it out to the group. Hey, one more thing I forgot about. Same thing with you have the cart within a cart here with the Lifelong Vitality. You also have the cart within a cart with the VMG Plus. So the VMG Plus, you're going to have the option to get another VMG Plus at a discount. So regular VMG Plus, I forgot to talk about cost. And I'm going to actually just pull it up real quick because I want to make sure I'm giving you the correct and updated information. So our VMG Plus Whole Nutrient Complex is what it's technically called, is $89.50. So it's right around the same price as what the vegan formula Lifelong Vitality pack would be. But if you add on another VMG Plus within the cart within a cart, it's only $70. So they knock $20 off if you get a second pack. You can also get the same like probiotic, Terrazyme. You can get a MetaPower at a discounted price, $20 off for that as well. So then there's one other thing that I wanted to make sure that I let you guys know about. And this is something that they just released to us. It's starting in February. If you get the VMG Plus and the Omega, that's when you get the cart within a cart. It's not just with the VMG Plus, it's with the Omega. Okay, that's the whole kit and caboodle, right? So you can get the VMG Plus and the Omegas, and then you can add on some other things, or you can get the Foundational Wellness Bundle, which is VMG Plus, E Omega Plus, and our PB Restore. So you're getting your gut health and you're also getting your vitamin health. That's the Foundational Wellness Bundle. If you get that first bundle with the VMG Plus and the E Omega Plus, or the Foundational Wellness Bundle, you have the opportunity to now get the product of the month, which normally you have to pay 125 PV by the 15th of the month. You will be eligible for that free product of the month all month long, as long as you're buying this, the VMG Plus and E Omega Plus, or the Foundational Wellness Bundle. This right here, these two together, is 100 PV. It's like $125, 100 PV. And then if you get this with the PV Restore, it's 125 PV. But it doesn't matter. 100 PV, 125 PV, as long as you're getting one of the VMG kits, you are eligible for the free product of the month, even after the 15th. Isn't that pretty cool? So even if you're like, oh, I want to wait till like I get my paycheck in, or I want to wait till this and I don't get paid until the 20th, or I needed to wait because I had another bill that came in, but I still want that free product of the month. If you buy the VMG Plus, one of the VMG Plus kits, you will have that opportunity all month long. Also, starting in February, for those of us who are on the Loyalty Rewards program, and we get the Foundational Wellness Bundle, doTERRA is going to send you, starting in February, your first time you order February on, you're going to get a shaker cup. And you're going to get one of our Foundational Wellness oils, so our essential oils. So we've been focusing a lot on vitamins and supplements. But this year, our product of the month is going back to our basics, and our product of the months are going to be our essential oil. So like this month, we had Digestin. When you get this with the PB Restore, you're going to get a peppermint, a small peppermint in there. So they're really kind of like saying, hey, we are an essential oil company, but we're also a natural health and wellness company. But the essential oils are going to be more effective when we pair them with foundational wellness of our bodies. So that's really, really cool option that we have coming up. So if you're on the Loyalty Rewards program and you get one of those starting in February, number one, you get the free product of the month all month long, and you get this amazing little kit that you can have a shaker bottle with, that you can use your VMG Plus in. So forgot to add that part on there. That's really cool. Also with the Lifelong Vitality regular, if you don't receive this right away, it's because they're trying to go through all of the rest of their stock of the old omegas. So just keep that in mind. Mom, did you have a question?
I did. What about the kids' vitamins?
Those are
Barbara,
staying the same as of right now.
okay, because Barbara wants to know about the kids' omega oil. Do you know anything about that?
Have him take one of these and pop it in his mouth.
Okay.
That would be the best because I think
Okay.
the kids the
Okay,
kids
here she
omega.
is. Tell her that.
What was that, Steph? Sorry.
So this, let me look just to make sure because we used to have a kids omega. It was like a an oil that you would
Yeah.
just it was like a,
And
and
he loves
tastes
it.
very good. Oh, does he?
Yeah, he loves it.
So we have the A to Z chewable. We still have those,
Yeah.
but we're getting rid of the kids one because this one works just as well for them. He just
Okay.
puts it in his mouth and pops it. He chews it's like it's a gummy. And it
It,
tastes like wild orange.
It's an oil that's a
No
it's a
joke.
gummy.
no, it's a gel cap.
This is what we would take just by popping a pill. But
Yeah.
there's a lot of people who can't do pills and they take it out and they just put it in their mouth and they pop it.
Show her what it
And
looks
it's
like.
like
Oh,
wild
so
orange.
so like a regular gel capsule, like the ones that we already have in the in this.
Yes.
Right. But this is different because it doesn't taste it. They've added a ton of it tastes like wild orange. It
Okay.
tastes so
Well,
the other stuff.
yeah, because the other one tasted like wild orange too. Um,
Okay.
yeah. So how many would he take then?
For him, because he's 9,
Yeah.
I would probably say 1 to 2 a day, depending on what his brain cognitivity needs, brain function.
Yeah.
So maybe one in the morning, one at night. Usually
Okay.
because his liver's fully developed, usually by 6 or 7.
Okay.
And then, I mean, he probably doesn't need, and it's just based on your weight too. The
Okay.
full dose is 3 a day. And so he's
Okay.
probably right between like 1 to 2 a day where
Okay,
he is.
probably start off with one because he started swallowing. I started teaching him how to swallow the On Guard beadlets.
Mhm.
Um, and then I had him swallow an On Guard because we
Mhm.
ran out, and he said that was a little too hard. It
Mhm.
was a little too large.
So this is
But
pretty large. Chris does not do well with pills and swallowing,
yeah,
but this goes down very smoothly. I don't know
okay,
what they've done, if they put pixie dust around it or something, but it goes down really smooth. But you can try this out to try to
okay,
see if this would work well for him.
okay,
Great question.
okay.
Okay,
Thank you
any
so
other
much. Appreciate
questions?
that.
You're welcome. Y'all have a great week.